Searles with Pitch Like This. If you pitch like this, you can make money happen. And today's message is very simple. Never be needy. Don't be needy. Stop being needy. Why? Because the other person, the prospect, the potential new customer, the lead, if they perceive you as being needy, they've got you over the barrel. You lose your position of power. You have no status, and you'll be coming from behind the eight ball the whole time. You'll never get in front of the eight ball. So what is being needy? Well, if you look up the word needy, look up the alternatives to the word needy. This is what I do when I want to look up a word. I don't go straight to the dictionary, and I don't go to thesaurus. I go to wordhippo.com. That's wordhippo.com. And if you were to put in the word needy into wordhippo.com and look for the synonyms, the alternatives, you'll find over 100 different words and phrases that all mean much the same thing, needy or neediness. And the alternative, the synonym that I relate to when I look through that list of over 100 words and phrases for needy is desperate. To be needy is to be seen as being desperate. And the last thing you want to be perceived when pitching is desperate. A terrible position to be taking, to be seen as. If you really are desperate, then you need to address that. That's a mindset before it has anything to do with the skill set of pitching, presenting and promoting your products and services. So there's mindset and there's skill set. It's hand in glove, hand in hand. And so I want to recommend two books to you, because you might have a mindset that needs clearing. You may need more skill set. The mindset to clear neediness and desperateness is learnable. It will take work. I know it because I used to be desperate and needy, and yet I was still successful. So imagine how successful I could have been if I hadn't have been feeling so desperate and needy. You may not be so desperate and needy for the next sale, but you may still be coming across in your skill of pitching as being perceived as being needy. You see, you might not have the mindset, but you might have the skill set of being needy. You need to address that as well. So there's two books I'd like to recommend to you. The first being, excuse me for looking at my piece of paper, I've got written here, my prompt, Start With No by Jim Camp. You might have heard me mention this book before. Jim Camp has since passed away, but he was a negotiation expert and trainer. In fact, he was the most feared negotiator in the world at the time, and he trained the FBI in negotiation strategies, skill sets and tactics. And Jim Camp has a whole chapter. In fact, not being needy is one of the pillars of his whole negotiation strategy and whole system. So Start With No by Jim Camp. Now, the other book is one I really want to encourage you as strongly as I can to put this book onto your wish list and buy it before the end of the year, before the end of 2019. And it's Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. And Oren Klaff also talks at length about why being needy will kill your pitch. Don't kill your pitch before it even starts. You will if you come across as being needy, if you have the mindset of being needy and desperate. If being needy and desperate comes across in your pitching skill set, you've got no hope. You have got no hope. You'll be badgered down on price. You'll be seen as a commodity. You'll be taken advantage of. All of the worst things and scenarios you could think of. So they're the two books I recommend, Start With No and Pitch Anything. And I hope that those books will help you in the way that they have helped me, do help me, and continue to help me. This is Mike Searles with Pitch Like This. If you pitch like this, you can make money happen.